sets it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Get set. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Here we go.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trade in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Greedy Williams on the stop. The Bengals had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
11, Thomas.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. And sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Here's Burrow, quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
I think it's pushing run. You can almost see the ground shaking. That's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
On second down, here's Henry. Shots to the side, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, the first down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Now a second and 2. Inside handoff, Henry. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 is quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Derrick Henry all the way through. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important. They set the tone and showed that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Bird sets up to throw it. it forward here on 2nd and 14. Again, it's Henry. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on the quarterback and be told all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Looking downfield for Jones. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drop touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Henry. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. The handoff, running left, Henry. Following his blockers here all the way down to the 23-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This will go to Henry out wide. Oh, he rolls over it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw. Steps away. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Huskies are able to stretch out their lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the byline.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Jones, after throwing their 1st interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit. Maybe Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here we go, here we go.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
The only way to become what I want to become.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is a modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Well, he's been a workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10. After the touchdown, McPherson
The
on to
only way
kick
to
this
become
one
what I
away.
want to become.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll run it again with Henry. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Throwing is to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That's so close. He gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get an open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Well, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have regained the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bounces, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember, the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came in?
Swift is hit, and he cracks it up, and the Bengals grab it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Break that down.
Careless there, Charles, in that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Inside handoff to Mixon. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding
Hey,
penalty.
Ceramic, break that down.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Mixon with a first down carry. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face.
Hey, Ceramic, break
is a
that
rare
down.
completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now it's caught, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They run for it with Mixon. And he's
Hey,
not going to
Ceramic,
get in.
break that down.
Stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the busy night for Henry continues. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On 3rd down, Henry. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms and make it most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points for Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you got
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
It's the Kobe Dean with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Looking to throw. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up
as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Again to Henry. 133 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Again, it's Henry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run. This second and 4. Inside handoff, Henry. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But when you go from second and 4 to third and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his second touchdown of the night. And the Huskies have moved out in front.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. I think you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Elliott good for the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll go down at the 26, forming a gain of 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action with Burrow. Steps away to his left. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a first and 10 here. Now they go play action now. Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Joe Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time.
Derrick Henry. Oh! And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower. That front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10. Harris running straight ahead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Henry up the middle. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. It's incomplete to Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth.
Run it up, Rondo.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. First down, here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is taken in at the 5.
And here's the spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Nixon is in. Touchdown Bengals. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game here in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try to...
Derrick Henry all alone. He may go. Touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 3rd touchdown this season, all coming in this game. And the Huskies use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That 3rd one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Lewis Cine, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Hurts. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 30 yards. And the Huskies are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The return is Jones from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about
Abner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Play action. It's Burrow. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset from the 38 now. Here's second and a couple. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Burrow changing the look. Back to Mixon on first down. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And they can't bring him down. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback
Hey,
of his
Karami,
caliber,
break that
I can't
down.
believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Derrick Henry all alone. He may go. And touchdown. Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Huskies are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point.
Hey, Karami, break that down.
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to
Hey,
get going.
Karami, break that
This
down.
team has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down,
Hey,
Mixon,
Karami,
and they
break
take
that
him
down.
Losing yardage back at the 27. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is is going to have the Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down.
Hey, Ceramic, break that down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot
Hey, Ceramic, break that down.
They'll come on 2nd and 6 now from the 24. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, partner, under the lights in prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Buenos Aires,
They did
Hey,
what they
Ceramic,
needed to do.
break
They
that
split their
down.
first 2 road games of the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Ceramic, break that down. Hey, Ceramic, break that down.
it up, Blondo. Run it up, Blondo.
Ruin money chasing that bad.
Hey, V, line them up.
Hey, yo, Aim.
Blazer got the juice.
We're on this track, man. Laser out of spaceship. Track man.